When four players who fought and sacrificed alongside LeBron James still call Michael Jordan the true GOAT, it feels like a real betrayal. So it raises a tough question. Is LeBron's legacy more hype than reality? What comes next reveals a truth many fans don't want to hear.
Only 4 NBA players, as I know, played on the team with both Michael Jordan and LeBron James in the NBA as players. I'm not talking about coaches or assistant coaches. These 4 NBA players played on the same team with Michael Jordan and then LeBron James. You're going to want to watch this show.
I want to know if you still think MJ's the GOAT or if your stance has changed.
Do you think it's easier to score points in 2025 or in 1995 in the NBA?
I think it's easier to score points now, most definitely now.
Yeah. Okay, so therefore, when we look at point totals of LeBron, we got to take that with an asterisk, right? When was the NBA more popular, 90s or today?
I think the NBA is more popular today.
No, it's not even close. NBA's gone down. It's a joke. The last 10 years, who's been the face of the NBA?
Like LeBron.
In the 90s, who was the face of the NBA?
Jordan.
Wait, so Jordan made the NBA more popular and LeBron made the NBA a joke?
No.
The NBA is on verge of collapse. No one wants to watch it. Crowd attendance is down. They got to give away free food. They got to give away free beer. The cable channels are like, basically no one wants to watch it. It's like a 3-point contest. No one plays defense. So the League of LeBron is going into a place of irrelevance. Jordan left the league at the highest ratings ever with a cultural phenomenon the way we've never seen before. When you go to the inner city, you go to Chicago, you go to Atlanta, do you say, hey man, are you wearing Jordans? Or do you say, hey, are you wearing LeBrons? And I'll close with this. You know how you are the GOAT? You're the GOAT when you don't have to keep on playing till you're 40 and get your kid some sort of, special job just because you're a billionaire. That's how you know you're the GOAT. You're the GOAT where you're like, I just won 6. Thanks so much. I'm retiring. Thanks for playing. The GOAT knows he's the greatest and he doesn't have to keep on playing to prove it.
Imagine this. You're LeBron James. You spent years building trust with teammates. You shared locker rooms, fought through tough games, won championships, and formed bonds you thought would last forever. You mentored younger players and led teams on the biggest stages. Then those same teammates are asked one simple question. Who is the real GOAT? You or Michael Jordan? And every time, they choose Jordan. This isn't a poll of random NBA players. These are 4 men who actually played with both LeBron James and Michael Jordan. They're the only people who truly experienced both legends up close. They saw them practice, prepare, struggle, and lead. They witnessed their work habits, leadership styles, and mental toughness. Those 4 players are Larry Hughes, Jerry Stackhouse, Scott Williams, and Brendan Haywood. 3 of them played with an older Michael Jordan on the Washington Wizards, a 40-year-old MJ playing on bad knees, getting treatment after nearly every game. Yet even this broken-down version of Jordan made such a strong impact that when these same players later played with LeBron James at his peak, they still believed MJ was on a completely different level. Think about how tough that is for LeBron's legacy. These teammates didn't judge from highlights or big playoff moments. They saw the everyday work, the practices, the preparation, and how each man carried himself when no cameras were around. And their verdict was clear. Jordan was better, and it wasn't close. But here's where it gets even more interesting and even harder for LeBron fans to accept.
Slowly, and yeah, he would comment to the coach, he's actually doing a great job out here, and meanwhile he's pouring in 45.
Wait, he's talking to your coaches?
Yeah, I remember Chris Ford, he's yelling at me. Chris Ford's yelling the whole time, like, rookie, get in front of him. And I'm fronting him on the post, and MJ just kind of slowly glides across the floor, and he gets the ball and shakes and scores. And I did everything the game plan said, and then there's a break in action. We're sitting there, and
in terms of who I think can be the next Jordan, well, there's nobody out there that can replicate what I did going 6 for 6 in the finals. LeBron James has played for what seems like 30 years now, and he still only got 4 rings. I got 6 rings in 15 seasons and did some side quests along the way, like busting some ass in baseball. Meanwhile, the fake GOAT LeBron James is out here more worried about what outfit he wants to wear to Diddy parties instead of playing ball. It's time for him to retire. I got Curry ahead of him anyways because Curry doesn't go jumping from super team to super team and passed around like an OF girl.
Larry Hughes spent 2.5 seasons playing next to LeBron in Cleveland. He wasn't a role player stuck at the end of the bench. Hughes was a major part of those Cavaliers teams and helped LeBron reach his first NBA Finals in 2007. He saw LeBron grow from a young star into a true title contender. He witnessed the work ethic, the basketball IQ, and how LeBron made his teammates better. Yet when Hughes was asked the GOAT question, he didn't pause at all. His answer was clear. LeBron is right after MJ for me. MJ is still number one. Think about that. A player who went to the finals with LeBron, who watched him carry an average Cavs roster to the biggest stage, still chose Michael Jordan without hesitation. And Hughes didn't stop there. He explained why an almost 40-year-old Michael Jordan left such a deep mark on him during their time together in Washington. Hughes talked about Jordan's presence, how everyone watched when he walked into the locker room, how he quietly got treatment before games just to be ready to compete. This was a Jordan playing on one bad knee, getting it drained after every game, yet still averaging 20 points a night. Even in that worn-down state, Jordan's mindset stood out. Hughes said everything with MJ felt like a challenge. Everything was about competition. I can beat you was always the attitude. That's where the sting really hits. Hughes isn't just saying Jordan was better. He's saying that an older, broken-down Jordan had a competitive fire and presence that impressed him more than what he saw from LeBron during their finals run together. And if that sounds tough for LeBron fans to hear, just wait until you hear what Jerry Stackhouse had to say.
Right after MJ. Okay, so MJ's still at the top.
Yeah, MJ is still at the top for me. I mean, I got Bron, right there with obviously all the accomplishments from start to continuing on. But for me, that's just my background. It's MJ.
So you play with MJ, Michael Jordan, in Washington, and in his final season,
Jerry Stackhouse had a perspective that made his words even harder to ignore. Unlike Larry Hughes, Stackhouse played with prime LeBron in Miami and also with an aging Michael Jordan in Washington. He saw both legends up close at very different stages, and when he was asked to choose, he had already seen the best version of each. His answer was direct and unforgiving. LeBron is great, but Michael Jordan is the greatest. Jordan was a killer. Stackhouse explained that with Jordan, it didn't matter who you were or what the situation was. MJ came to dominate. To prove his point, he shared a story that perfectly shows the gap between great and legendary. Stackhouse remembered his first game against Jordan in Philadelphia. Jordan scored 48 points in just 3 quarters. The game was so one-sided that MJ didn't even need to play the fourth. But instead of relaxing, he stayed locked in on the bench, refusing to sit back and enjoy the blowout. That moment wasn't just about winning. It was psychological warfare. Jordan didn't just beat teams. He broke them mentally. This wasn't just about winning. It was about total domination. Stackhouse entered the league labeled as the next Michael Jordan, someone expected to carry the torch. Instead, he got a first-hand lesson in why there would never be another MJ. And that lesson stayed with him so much, so that even years later, after playing alongside LeBron James in his prime with the Miami Heat, Stackhouse still called Jordan untouchable. In his words, when it comes to pure killer mentality, it's Michael Jordan. Let that sink in. This is coming from a teammate who played with prime LeBron. The same LeBron who delivered clutch shots, beat the Celtics in huge moments, and led one of the most talented teams in NBA history. And still, Stackhouse walked away believing Jordan's edge was on a completely different level. And we're not done yet. What the next teammate says will completely shock you.
I'm glad I got a chance to play with Bron and MJ because I seen greatness, but I seen it done differently. Like MJ's more like, listen, if you not doing your job, MJ at your neck. Like if you can't help him win, he ain't got time for you. Bron is a little bit more diplomatic. He gonna try to talk to you a little bit. Then he ain't got time for you. But
I'm gonna do this myself.
He's like, hey, like, listen, can we get this done or not? Like, are you gonna follow? Are you gonna do things? Like, I would see him try to coach up Kyrie. Like, I remember there was a game in Utah. Kyrie had like 0 assists.
Scott Williams may have dealt the toughest blow to LeBron's GOAT case, and he did it while praising LeBron at the same time. Williams won 3 championships with Michael Jordan on the Chicago Bulls. meaning he experienced MJ at the height of his powers during the dynasty years. But he also played with LeBron in Cleveland during LeBron's second NBA season. Watching a young phenom begin to build the work ethic and basketball IQ that would define his career, that gives Williams a rare and powerful perspective. He played with both legends during their true competitive primes. Not the worn-down Wizards version of Jordan, but the championship-winning, league-dominating force that ruled the NBA in the 1990 S. And when Williams spoke about LeBron, he actually started with high praise. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more basketball content that cuts through the noise and gets to the truth others won't tell.